Hey Mystics, how is everyone doing today? So, y'all, I feel so much better today. I didn't sleep very well last night. Well, mainly because I was up kind of late, but I'll get to that in a second. But anyway, so I dropped my kid off at school and then went straight back to bed. I took a shower whenever I got up, and I am just feeling really good today. So, I hope you're feeling really good too. So the reason why I was up sort of late last night is because the Deviant Witch and I were up scheming and planning for the changes we're going to make to Deviant Witchery. And I noticed, I got thinking about this morning or mid-morning, while I was taking a shower, how so many people are really kind of revamping their channels, getting things together, and it just, adding things to their shops and things like that. I think Nadia of Lady Jane's Bewitchery is getting ready to add a whole bunch of stuff and make a few changes. Molly of Her Speak has been making a few changes. My channel is going to make some changes. It's really exciting. I just can't wait to see what all these changes are going to bring. I get really excited about stuff like that. And I feel like, it's just the intense energy of the Witch's New Year and things like that. It's just really in the air. This year has been rough and very intense, and it's time to, start something different. I think we all are ready. We're ready to get on to these new beginnings and get this year behind us. And I got to thinking about, but what about the end? Where I feel like, for me, and maybe you feel this way too, maybe not, but the endings tend to get overlooked a little bit. Endings aren't as exciting. Sometimes they're sad, sometimes they're needed, sometimes they're painful, but at least for me, we kind of and I feel like other people too, we kind of overlook the end because it's not something we want to think about. It's much more exciting to think about the new. And I think I'm going to do things a little differently for myself this year and have kind of a releasing ritual and reflection upon and really kind of celebrating the end. And maybe it's because this year has been so friggin' crazy. And so I kind of want to celebrate the end. Or I don't know, I just have this powerful need to really look at what I've learned this year. And because as intense and crazy as it was, I have learned so much about myself, about my craft, about how I interact, about boundaries, about really following through. And yesterday I talked about, the only way out is through, and that has kind of been a theme this past year. And and I feel like in order to be thorough, in order to keep following through, that I really need to embrace and celebrate the end and reflect upon the end. So, because I don't have near enough stuff to do, I think that I'm going to be incorporating a kind of releasing, closing ceremony, spell-ish, something for the day before Samhain. I think I am. And think about it. You might feel like you need it too. I don't know. It's just something that's really kind of hit home for me today. That it's something I also need to focus on, that the beginnings, while exciting, and there's just a magic to beginnings in themselves. You know, they have their own special magic, their own special energy, and while we a lot of times focus on the beauty and magic of beginnings, that we kind of look over the beauty and magic of endings too. So, something to think about. So, I hope you all have a great day. I hope you enjoy this beautiful Friday, and I will talk to y'all tomorrow. Bye.